At the start of the episode, we see Reina and Lilia sitting together. Lilia looks a bit shocked. So, Ray asks, "What's wrong? Why do you look so surprised?" Lilia says, "The tournament bracket just came out and guess what? Ariel and I are in the same block." Reina says, "So, what's the big deal?" Lilia replies, "What do you mean? Even if I win every other match, I'll have to face Ariel, and that means I'll lose again. I won't make it to the main event this year either." Just then, our guy shows up and asks, "What's going on here?" They explain that a big tournament is coming up, and before entering, you have to clear the preliminary blocks. It's called the Sword God Cup. Yeah, the name sounds a little over the top. Ariel says, "Oh, that tournament doesn't bother me." Reina interrupts, "No, you don't get it. Big name fighters show up there." But Ariel just smirks, "That's fine. I've improved a lot." Ray tells him, "Whatever you've learned, it's nothing compared to the kind of monsters who'll be in this tournament." Lilia sighs and says sadly, "I've pretty much given up on ever qualifying anyway." The group keeps teasing and bickering. Reina checks the list and says, "My opponent looks really strong. I'll have to give it my best. If I do well, my dad will finally be proud of me." Ariel laughs and starts making fun of her. Reina snaps, "How dare you? I call him dad, not daddy. You've got no right to joke about that." Ariel just grins. "Oh, I already knew that." Lilia cuts in and says, "All right, whatever. I'm not giving up. Let's go to the dungeon and train more, so our skills get sharper." Ariel immediately says, "Nope, I'm not going with you guys." Lilia frowns. "What do you mean you're not coming? Who's going to protect us if something happens?" Ariel replies, "Doesn't matter. I'm not moving from here." Right then, Lilia's father walks in and says, "I heard you're heading to the dungeon again. Be careful. George is up to something, and I don't want him hurting you." Lilia nods. "Got it, Dad. Don't worry. If anything happens, we'll get out safely." She leaves and her father turns to Ariel. "You know, I've quit drinking and started focusing on my swordsmanship again. Guess it's time for me to make a comeback." After that, the scene shifts straight to the tournament. The Sword God Cup preliminaries begin. Tons of battles take place. One of them is Lilia's match. Unfortunately, she loses again. She says, "Man, I couldn't even make it this time either." Ariel walks up and says, "Don't worry about it. I'm still here. It's kind of disappointing though. I was excited to fight you." Lilia snaps, "Are you making fun of me?" Ariel shakes his head, "No, not at all." Lilia pretends to cry, acting dramatic. "Anyway, the next round is the final one. I just hope you fight well. Keep your guard up. Your opponent's got some pretty unique skills." Ariel looks curious. "Unique? Huh, we've seen plenty of unique skills in the dungeon already." Lilia shakes her head. "No, this one's different. She uses both swordsmanship and magic." Ariel's surprised. "Magic? That's forbidden in sword tournaments." Lilia explains her class as magic swordsman. Ariel says, "Oh, I see. And no one has a problem with that." She says, "Nope. What matters here is which guild you belong to." Ariel nods. "Fair enough. All right, then. I'll be going." The match begins. The girl stands across from Ariel and says, "I'll be using magic, too, so don't complain later that it was unfair." Ariel smirks. "Just stop talking and fight." That gets her angry. "You'll regret that." She attacks first, mixing her sword strikes with bursts of magic. Ariel dodges every move effortlessly. She yells, "Don't think I'm done yet," and keeps attacking. Ariel calmly says, "Not bad. You're switching between long and short range quite well." She grins. "Told you. I'm not someone you can beat easily. A classless fighter like you doesn't stand a chance against me." Ariel replies, "You know what? I don't think you've mastered either skill properly." She shouts, "How dare you say that?" Ariel continues, "It's obvious. You're average at both. You're just combining two half skills, hoping it'll make you stronger." Furious, she uses her flame sword technique. Ariel smiles. "Now that's a bit more interesting." She launches a flashy attack and for a moment Ariel can't even tell which direction it's coming from. But then he effortlessly dodges again and says, "Too easy. Honestly, I expected more from you." Even Lilia put up a better fight. He suddenly appears behind his opponent and knocks her out in one clean strike. "That's enough," he says. "Still, that was fun. I came here to learn and looks like I just picked up another skill." The scene shifts to a few days later. Lilia tells her dad, "Today's Ariel's final match. You should come watch." Her dad groans. "No, I'm not going." Let me sleep, she teases him. If you don't come, I'll drag you there myself. He sighs. You're serious? She grins. Absolutely. Now get up and get ready. He laughs. All right, fine, I'm coming. On the way, Lilia says, I knew it. Even if I hadn't forced you, you'd have come on your own. Her dad smiles. Oh, yeah, and why is that? She says, because you trained Reina yourself. You think she's talented and I know you'd never skip seeing your student perform. Her father chuckles, you got me there. And pats her on the head. Then we see Ariel with Reina before the match. He notices she looks worried and asks, what's wrong? I've never seen you this tense. Reina admits, I'm nervous about the match. I don't know what's going to happen. They talk for a bit and then the announcement comes. The final match will be between Ariel and George. Ray is shocked. What? How's that possible? How did this matchup happen? Ariel simply says, doesn't matter. I'll just have to fight. As he starts walking away, Reina grabs his hand. Ariel, I didn't mean to stop you. I just want you to be careful. Keep your guard up. You never know what George might try this time. Ariel nods and walks off. In the stands, Lilia waves and shouts, hey, we're here to cheer for you. But then she and her father spot George and he looks completely different. Her father freezes. No, this can't be. Is that really who I think it is? He turns to Ariel and yells, stay away from him, Ariel. Ariel looks back, confused. Why? What's going on? So, here Lilia's father says, actually, the sword George is holding isn't just any ordinary sword. Inside it lies a demon's seal. The moment everyone hears that, they're completely shocked. He continues, yeah, you heard me right. That sword isn't normal. There's literally a demon sealed inside it. Then George suddenly speaks, but it's not really George talking anymore. The demon has completely taken over his body. The voice changes, dark and eerie, playing, oh, so you figured it out. I didn't think anyone would recognize me that easily. Lilia's father, still in disbelief, says, but how? That sword was heavily guarded. How did he even get his hands on it? The demon smirks. I've waited countless years for this moment, and finally, the time has come for me to show this world what I'm truly capable of. He raises the sword and growls, my name is Derlata. Reina gasps. Wait, do you even know who that is? Ariel shakes his head. No. She explains, all right, then listen. A long time ago, someone summoned an evil being to this world, and that evil was none other than him. We always thought it was just an old legend, but it's real. He actually exists. The crowd starts panicking. People scream and run in every direction, realizing that the same demon who was sealed away ages ago is standing right in front of them. The demon laughs and says, don't bother running. I want to hear your screams. They're music to my ears. He raises his hand and unleashes a wave of magic, creating a barrier that seals the entire arena. No one can escape. You're all going to die here, he says coldly. No one leaves alive. Ariel steps forward. The demon looks at him and says, do you really think you can defeat me? No one can kill me. Ariel calmly replies, I've got two things to tell you. The demon frowns. What? Ariel smirks. First, you're not invincible. And second, I'm the one who's going to defeat you right now. The demon bursts out laughing. You, a mere kid, don't make me laugh. I've only been defeated once in my entire existence by the sword god himself. No one else has ever come close. Ariel replies, then let's see if that changes today. Their battle begins. The demon launches powerful attacks, but Ariel blocks them all effortlessly. The demon growls, impossible. How can such a kid fight me on equal terms? He unleashes a devastating attack directly at Ariel. But when the dust clears, Ariel is still standing, completely unharmed. The demon stares in disbelief. That's not possible. You should be dead after that hit. Ariel grins. You're wrong. This is the result of my training every single day with my master at dinner time. Sword practice non-stop. The demon, frustrated, shouts, enough. Ariel smirks, my turn. He then activates his technique, Infinite Break, and unleashes a storm of relentless strikes faster than the eye can follow. The demon is completely overwhelmed, his body nearly torn apart. Ariel steps back and says, looks like you're done. He turns around and starts to leave. But the demon whispers to himself, no, not yet. I'll stay hidden inside this body and find a way to escape. His eyes scan the arena until they lock onto Lilia's father. Perfect, he says. The sword shoots straight toward Lilia's father and possesses his body. Now controlled by the demon, Lilia's father grabs Lilia by the neck and shouts, Ariel, I know this girl is your fiancé. If you don't let me go, I'll kill her right here. Ariel freezes. Wait, since when my dad about that? You seriously believed it, you idiot. Ariel shrugs. Well, even if you kill her, I honestly don't care. Lilia screams, what's wrong with you? He's about to kill me, and you're saying that. Ariel replies calmly, you know what? Maybe I should just take care of both of you at once. He raises his sword, ready to attack. Lilia starts crying. No, please don't kill me. I didn't do anything. And just then, something unexpected happens. Lilia's father begins to fight back. His eyes flicker as he regains control over his body. The demon screams, impossible. How can you resist my possession? Lilia's father shouts, enough of your nonsense. You can't control me anymore. With a final burst of strength, he rips the sword out of his body and throws it high into the air. Ariel leaps up and with one powerful slash shatters the sword into countless pieces. The demon's scream echoes through the arena before fading into silence. The barrier disappears and the crowd erupts into cheers. Everyone starts celebrating Ariel, the so-called classless fighter, has just defeated a demon. And with that the episode comes to the end.